What's going on, Frank? I mean, this place seems familiar, but I don't know. But I think we've been here before or something.
Somewhere close.
Somewhere close, man.
Nice shirt, man.
Hey, what's going on? Nice shirt, man. What's up, man?
Oh, yes, all good.
Yeah, we're gonna put it on your tab, right? All right, cool. So, Frank, I think we should go in here, man. What's this place called? 117 West Spirits?
I see spirits.
I see spirits too. I see spirits when I sleep, but this is a different type of spirits, man. So I think we should go in here and hang out. Let's go in here and walk with us, man. So, what's up, y'all? And welcome out to another episode of Two Drunk Guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. We definitely appreciate it. Thank you so much. Welcome out to 117 West Spirits in Vista, California. Right now, I am drinking, I think they call this the Chiraya. And what are you drinking, Mr. Frank?
It's a bourbon straight.
Bourbon straight. Cheers to you. Frank told me, that's very good. Frank said I can't eat my own cherry on camera, but damn it, I'm gonna eat my own cherry on camera. And that's a good damn cherry. You heard me? So what we got on tap for tonight, Frank?
You know, we're here as guests. They have a nice selection of whiskey, bourbon, gin, and rum. And they told us we don't make vodka. That's a good thing.
That's a great thing.
So the owners' names are Archie and Justin. They kind of put this together and are doing a very nice job, have quality spirits, great flavors. We had our tastings already. Maybe you notice the way we are. And
The way you are, the way I am,
okay,
I'm still good.
fine.
I'm drinking a Chiraya
Chiraya.
with my pinky up.
With your pinky up. So,
And we are sponsored by Dots Pretzels. If you haven't noticed, Dots Pretzels, give us a shout out on there. We might give you some complimentary bags of pretzels if you can. We're on Roku TV, channel 375, YouTube, and they have a honey mustard, I heard, that's coming out pretty soon. Affiliated with Cam Media Studios and everything.
mm-hmm. The dots.
The Dots.
The dots.
The dots.
The dots, okay.
Yeah, connect the dots.
Anyway, so what we're going to talk about, the expression whiskey. It's comes from the Gaelic, you know, those Irish. And it means the water of life from the word, what is it? Uskeba. And that's just how it came about, just kind of like the Russians called their things water. Vodka translates into water. So the nickname is Russian water for them.
Russian water.
Russian water.
So they used to drink like water, like fish.
They have that reputation that
Of drinking like fish.
they probably have the highest concentration of alcoholics in Russia.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
What's one of the highest contents of alcohol in Russia?
What? They're like 38 volumes.
38 volumes. So broken that down,
76 proof.
76
That's
proof.
vodka, I think.
Okay.
More or less.
Okay.
Sometimes lower, sometimes higher.
We got any beer facts or distillery facts or anything going on, or
Beer facts?
Whiskey facts.
whiskey
Whiskey
facts?
What whiskey facts do we have?
I heard that someone
We
told
have
me that.
that really expensive brand, that Macallan's, right?
Yep.
Sells like in big jugs, gets auctioned off, and gets like, what was the number I saw? 400,000 pounds, or up from there. That wasn't right?
Well, no, we hope we get to that.
Oh, yeah, well, you know, you keep working on it. They've been around for a long time, and your grandkids will take over,
Yes.
and they will get that number.
Yeah, right, exactly. I also heard that Tabasco is kind of made from whiskey, or whiskey from Tabasco. They use that.
The storage that
the storage.
used to be used for whiskey.
Yes.
So that sometimes they have that little bite comes from there, and that kind of spices it even more.
Did you know that actually Mountain Dew, if you guys didn't know, Dew was a whiskey chaser because they drink their whiskey, and then the Mountain Dew was a chaser because it kind of diluted the whiskey when they drink it, and they don't have that like whiskey flavor to it.
Or just woke them back up.
Or woke them back up. You know, that's where they got do to do from. Well, not do to do like going to the bathroom, doo doo, but do to do. Man, you know, drinking Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
You get what I mean, you know. Yeah, you got it. What other beer facts do we got, or whiskey facts do we have?
Whiskey facts. What do we have? They were talking about some old whiskey that's been around. The oldest one that they have bottles of are about 150 years old.
Yeah,
They
150.
get auctioned off.
Yes.
I was always thinking about how they have wine that's really old. Whiskey probably holds up very well. Wine, if you open that up, after 150 years, you don't know if you have really expensive vinegar. Same ingredients for beer and whiskey. You have your malt, your water, and your yeast. You just let it ferment a little bit longer, and then when it gets a nice ripeness, you distill it and do it right, and it'll be tasty after you store it for a little while.
And we found out too, but we'll know that later on down the road, that you don't have to store whiskey cold in a refrigeration unit. It can actually be warm.
Yeah, the
And it can be
alcohol
stored
content
because
is
the
high
alcohol
enough,
content-
it
exactly.
doesn't get rotten anymore.
It doesn't get
just-
rotten.
It kind of stays where it is. What else? And we got that. We got that. Let's introduce the owners.
All right.
You know, that was the nice one, because we get even, besides all the facts that we could come up with, we always like to have people that really know what they're doing. So let's start with Justin.
First of all, I'd like to give a round of applause for both the owners for at least putting up with both of us. How about a nice round of applause, crew? And for my camera and crew, Cam Media, you know, Miss Marie, Mike, the camera crew, Josh, Abe, Ezane in the house. You know, we got the assistant AD, the catering. We got Mellow Man Ace. We got Comp Table. We got my girl over there sitting there. Just want to say thank you very much, everybody, for hanging out. All right, so what's up, y'all? We got the owners and establishers over here at 117 West Spirits. We got Archie, and we got Justin. And we got them over here. We want to ask them some questions about how they got started, where they're from. But first and foremost, Frank, I heard that Justin here, not only is he like in the distillery, he's also a drummer and a chemist. We're going to talk on that. And then I heard that Archie was a mathematician, same thing, you know what I mean? He's a San Diego State alumni. I believe that we will win hanging out, you know, go San Diego State alumni. So we're going to talk to them and see what's going on. Who wants to go first?
You just want a little background on me?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I originally from Santa Barbara, but moved down here for college. Went to UC San Diego, majored in chemistry, and then after 10 years, I left UCSD with like 3 degrees in chemistry. And then Archie and I got a little tired of just teaching every day, but teaching's great and it's a lot of fun. But interested in the whole beer scene here in San Diego, but decided not to go the brewery route, given I think at the time there were like 120, 150, I don't know, the ever-growing number of breweries in San Diego County, and went the other direction and opened up 117 West Spirits, making whiskey, gin, and rum. And yeah, the chemistry definitely helps out. Is a background for knowing how to make spirits and make them taste good. And that's pretty much the short story of how 117 West got started. And I couldn't have done it without Archie over here.
And then speaking on that, before you give it to Archie, about the drumming thing, you wasn't going to get away from that. I know you tried to, that was too quick.
Oh, I've been playing the drums since I was 10 years old.
Okay.
And it's something that's always kind of resurfaced in my life. Played in the jazz band in high school, a little bit in college. And then I moved up and was living in Venice and played at the surf shop in LA every month. with a band that we called the Cloisters because I lived on Cloy Avenue.
I know what that is. I live
yeah.
in LA, so
Anyways,
Santa Monica.
yeah, okay, yep, there you go. And that was a fun scene, and I got really excited and back into music for about 5 or 6 years there. Made some great friends, and have invited them down since, and they've played music for us at a couple of our events. Farmer Dave and the Wizards of the West. Shout out to those guys. Really awesome, kind of like psychedelic rock music if you're into that.
Psychedelic rock.
Goes really good with some whiskey or rum or gin.
And some mushrooms.
Yeah, there's that too.
That'll make your regular cocktail.
Exactly.
We don't put it in our cocktail.
Yeah, that's a future endeavor.
Yeah. Off camera.
Yeah, so exactly. But yeah, and then been playing a little music again recently, partly with them, just for fun. And Paul Naylor over at Aztec recorded some stuff they did here on live streams, and I played one of the strong songs that he posted up on Instagram or YouTube, I guess it was, on our YouTube channel. But yeah, not much else to say about that. I never recorded music or anything like that, but I love playing the drums.
For sure, 100%. Thank you very much.
All right, Archie.
Okay. Hi, I'm Archie, and I am also co-owner of 117 West Spirits. I could have never gotten into this if it wasn't for Justin. Justin and I go way back. We've been surfing friends for a lot of years, and Justin used to be a home brewer and used to bring beer to the campsite, and we used to enjoy those a lot, I guess. More than I'm supposed to, probably.
If you can remember.
I rarely remember, but they're starting to distill a little bit, and thought that'd be kind of a fun idea to do this as a side project. I was a little apprehensive until he started making spice rum. One of my camp trips was with my poker buddies, and we all drank that and got a nice tasty buzz off that, and everybody agreed that it was delicious, so we decided to go in business together. I didn't really have any background in spirits at all, but I've rapidly become a connoisseur of fine whiskeys and rums and gins. And I'm enjoying one right now, a delicious West Coast whiskey.
And speaking of that, let's cheer first and foremost. We didn't do that first and foremost.
I like that idea. Yeah, I never drank whiskey ever. Oh, that's all I ever drink now. It's
Catching up now.
I'm trying. I know, but I do love it. It's become my passion to provide people with the opportunity to enjoy 117 West Spirits. I was a middle school math teacher for 25 years. I just recently retired, and so I'm going to be trying to do this put a little bit more time and effort into trying to make this dream become a reality, and hopefully turn a bunch of people on to some delicious whiskeys. I know everybody behind the cameras here had an opportunity to try some whiskey, and I think there were some smiling faces out there and enjoyed it as well.
Where the smiley faces at?
There you are. Exactly. It's a lot easier to convince people about a delicious whiskey than to convince them into that why algebra is important. So,
That's the career change.
yeah, exactly.
That is true.
It's a much smoother transition. And you know what? Not one parent gives me a bad call at all. They're coming here to make things better about what happens at school. So anyway, that's me. That's my story. I'm just really happy to be here, and I'm really stoked that you guys decided to come by and check us out today. So thanks again for having us.
How about a nice round of applause, Archie and Justin. 117 West here in Vista, California. They're up and coming, doing big things. We're going to take a little tour, if we can, do a little tour about what's going on. If you can see the backdrop behind us, the 117 West Spirits here in Vista, California. Yay. We got
champagne.
We got audience participation. We got some questions in the audience that want to ask me questions. So if you guys want to ask me questions, Adrian, if you could please pass the mic out to the audience with the owners and everything. Wait, hold on. Let me say. Wait, so I don't know if the battery is on or not. Okay. It's on. So let me get you. Come over. You gotta come closer, man. I need you need the microphone.
Get on the screen.
There you go. Hey, yeah. There you go.
Hey, I'm supposed to be the hand puppet.
Yeah.
Hey, how y'all doing today? I'm Boss Me's the Comfortable Vegetarian.
Come
And
table.
I wanted to ask y'all, where did the name 117 Degrees West come from? How did y'all come up with that?
They took all of our other names. Anyway, we were originally trying to be generous spirits, but that kind of got taken by the French. And then we became barrel swell because we both have a love for surfing, and there's a process when you're distilling that you have to barrel swell. But that didn't work out, so we ended up becoming 117 West, which is a longitude of San Diego, and we also have West Coast spirit, kind of themed spirits as well. We like to source most of our ingredients here on the West Coast, so that we thought that the 117 West Parallel is a perfect match for our company. And actually, our still, Carl back there, was also made on the 117 West Parallel as well, so it's kind of all links together.
Nice.
So basically, you look for manufacturers that are all in that 117.
It's not easy, but we were working it out. Yeah, exactly.
But it's easy like a Sunday morning.
Exactly.
Here, I'll drink to that.
I'll drink that. Delicious.
So now, Archie and Justin, I mean, we got gear over here, as you can see, shirts and hats. Let people know about the business, what hours you're open, where they can find you, if they need to find you on, whether it's an internet or Facebook, whatever, what's going on, man. Give some knowledge to the people, man.
Yeah, you can purchase our spirits on our website, 117westspirits.com. We're on Instagram. You can follow us there, 117 West Spirits. Also, Facebook is 117 West Spirits. We've got that name pretty nailed down in those worlds. And then, if you want to come in and taste or buy our merchandise, like the beautiful shirt and hat on display here, that would be during our tasting room hours, 3 to 6, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, which may soon expand come the summer as the world starts to reopen.
And there's a couple locations. We also have it in K&B markets. If you're down in San Diego, they have multiple of our spirits, and also at Jensen's Market in Point Loma, they also carry a couple of our whiskeys as well. But anywhere in California we can ship, so it's kind of nice. So we're allowed to ship 3 bottles per person per day anywhere in California.
You know, Archie, and that's a good thing because a lot of people still, with the whole June 15th thing, everything open, people are still at home. Mm-hmm. And Jensen's is pretty huge. So, I mean, people that are home might want some of you guys' whiskey.
Absolutely.
And they can order it and get it. Now, do you guys do home deliveries?
I do. I'll deliver on my motorcycle.
Archie will come to your doorstep.
There you go, right there.
On my motorcycle.
There you go, see?
I am shameless. I will do whatever it takes to get bottles in your hands.
How many
right.
bottles can you get into?
So I've maxed out on that. I've gotten 25 bottles on there before. So.
25 bottles. Now,
That's
What?
for 8 people. Right? You give them
Exactly.
3 bottles each, and then you have one for yourself.
now I got a question for you, though. Now, when you're driving, how many people pull over because they think you're the 5-0? I mean, that looks like a police motorcycle, man. So like, oh, shoot, man, what's you're trying to straighten up and everything like that.
Brake lights. I see a lot of people looking at me like motorcycles.
Especially when you got that all black leather out.
You got the all black leather.
I didn't really think about that too.
No, that's all right. With the chaps with no underwear.
Well, that's the cops pulled me over.
Hey.
That's not good. Are those regulations?
Those regulations down. Is that lamb or suede? Whoa. Okay, so anywho, what were we talking about?
I don't know.
You can also find our stuff in some local bars and restaurants. 619, our friends down in North Park, 619 Spirits, and Aero Club.
Aero Club.
So what's one in Liberty? Solara. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And Liberty Station.
Oh yeah. So that's why I went out of business. So they're
That might be hard to find it there.
Aero Club is a good one because they're established and they've been there for a lot of years, and it's a good thing that they're still there.
We're their go-to local whiskey too.
Okay.
So if people in the Aero Club are looking for something local, they just eat it up like candy. They really like our West Coast there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And we do make several whiskeys. So we are making six different ones, right?
I haven't counted for a while.
I know it's been a while.
I think 6. Yeah, 6. Yeah.
Yeah. And we're looking forward to a release in the summer. We're going to have our first ever port barrel finished rye. It's very exciting. I'm very, very excited about that one coming out too. And we're also going to be having one of our other favorites that we haven't had for in a long time. We are going to have one called, and everybody in here seemed to enjoy the name of it, YOLO Gold.
YOLO Gold.
Yeah, we only YOLO once. There's so many.
Yeah, that's it. YOLO Gold once. We got a proposal for a new.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So that was one of my favorites, and I'm really excited for that one to come back out. When are you expecting that one? Maybe in
Late
July?
summer. Late summer. Yeah, late summer.
Yeah.
YOLO Gold.
The only unfortunate thing is we can't make it fast enough because we don't know what anybody's gonna like, and it seems like everybody likes everything. So we're trying to pare it down. We have 10 spirits now, and we're trying to eliminate ones because just he and I making everything, and it's kind of hard to keep caught up on everything. But it's fortunate that you guys like everything we make. So, anyways, we're just gonna keep making, and
Just make more.
Just keep
Make
making
more.
more.
Good problem to have, right? It's a good problem to have.
Exactly. And worst case scenarios, we'll just keep making whiskey. And whiskey never talks back. And it's never disrespectful. Not like 6th graders. Anyways,
And you know what they say about alcohol, right?
it is a solution.
Technically, yes. Yeah.
He's a PhD in chemistry.
According to chemistry, yeah.
My mom told me it wasn't.
Alcohol is a
This guy
solution.
told me it is. And I take his word better. He's a doctor. My mom's not a doctor.
And we're looking forward to the. You guys want to keep? Go ahead.
No, I'm good.
No, I'm good.
We can go.
You guys are bouncing nicely off
Hey.
each other.
Yeah, I know. We're idiots.
It's four guys. It's four guys show. It's not two drunk guys. It's four drunk guys.
It's not TW.
Yeah, it's four drunk guys now. Yeah, it's four drunk guys.
Squared.
Yeah. To the third power. To the third power.
Third power.
Yeah.
Cute.
Oh. So we're looking forward to the tour that we're about to go on here in a few minutes. Thank you guys for coming out. We definitely appreciate you guys having us here.
We appreciate you being here.
Well, thank you very much. We appreciate you having us here, being here being here again for the anniversary.
That might
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we have December, man. We always throw a big anniversary.
Oh, we have a big party in December. Big
What day?
anniversary. Usually around the 9th, kind of whenever that weekend.
Usually the first weekend, somewhere
First
around
weekend,
there.
Yeah, so everybody can get all their holiday shopping in and get their psychedelic groove on too.
Yeah, we're waiting for the psychedelic because I got an outfit, man. That is shoot. Hey, go fish and shoes, man. That's all I got to tell you, baby.
I'm gonna
don't
get
need
you,
to be a
sucker.
sucker. Yeah, exactly, right? I'm gonna get you a sucker. Yeah.
I didn't think they
Hope they don't break. Hope they don't break on you, man.
Who would have thought they were gonna pull a film reference like that out? That was outstanding. How much for the ribs? I know. Anyways, how much for one rib? Put my hand up for that. I know. All right, I can quote that movie for
Yeah, don't get Archie started.
Don't
Don't get Archie started.
Drinking whiskey, you're responsible.
Yeah.
You gotta always eat. So I call
Yeah.
it water croutons.
Water croutons. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I eat.
Well, ice.
Water croutons.
Ice with whiskey.
Ice.
Yes.
Ice and whiskey.
Water croutons.
Water croutons.
Whiskey with water croutons.
All right, we're ready.
Soup of the day.
Soup of the day. So now, how many whiskeys do you guys have on tap, or you guys are pouring at this very moment?
We got 5 right now.
5 right
Which
now.
is pretty lucky because it's hard to keep them all in stock. So we have a rye, we have a bourbon, we have our West Coast whiskey, which is our #1 selling whiskey, which is what I'm drinking currently. We have one called Chiraya, which you enjoyed.
And I am trying it right now again.
Yes, indeed. And then we have, which my favorite also is neat. Well, I like both these. And California Single Malt, which is a delicious, wonderful single malt whiskey. That's one right there at the end. That's made with 2 California grains. That's malted. Comes from a small malting facility out of Alameda, California, and then brought here, and we do the rest here on site. We are a grain to glass distillery, which means that we take grain in its whole form and turn it into whiskey. And that's kind of a rare thing here in San Diego. I think there's only one other one that does that purely.
Yeah.
7 Caves, right?
7 Caves, definitely.
Yeah, I think they are the only other one that does that too. So, which kind of makes us kind of unique. So it kind of gives us a little bit more say in what's going in the bottle, I guess. Is that?
Yeah,
accurate?
definitely. We have more
Yes.
control over the flavor.
Yep. That terminology is good.
And so hopefully that translates into delicious whiskeys that most people enjoy. That seems like the case, right?
I think so. I agree 100%.
Frank the jeweler, you got anything to input on
Well,
that?
I like that in-house, that you're doing everything. That's a big plus.
It's 100%. And so is the Swedish, so is the Switzerland flag. It's a big plus.
I'm sorry, man.
I'm sorry.
Or the opposite, the red cross,
I'm
right?
sorry. Yes.
For those that didn't get it, can you speak slower?
Well, my dad always told me that Switzerland was the greatest country, but I'm not sure about that. The flag's a big plus. All right. These are terrible jokes. All right.
You were a great
Until then.
math teacher, right? The kids did not drive you to drink, and you're actually not just drinking, you're making it.
I know.
And then you're just doing it out of taste.
No, the kids didn't drive him to drink. He drove the drink. There's a difference.
When they become 16, we're going to drive you to drink. It's going to be
Oh, there you go.
Yes, exactly.
There you go.
Hopefully they become more than Uber drivers.
That's the hope. Well, at 16, that's a good.
That's a good career, though. That's a good career, though.
Hey, so you being a mathematician,
Yes, sir.
you being a chemist, two drunk guys, how would you sum that up in in a math or chemistry term with two drunk guys?
Well, it's 117 West. That's the formula right there.
Right there. That's it.
And if you didn't know, 117 is a composite number, by the way, and 117 West is obtuse as well. So it
Obtuse.
is obtuse.
Can you explain to them what that means?
More than 90 degrees. Yeah, exactly.
Or what about a composite number?
Composite number is a number that can be divisible besides numbers that are besides one in itself. And 117 is not a prime number exactly. So it's divisible by 3, 27, and 9. Yep.
Your math lesson for the day from Archie Caston.
Exactly. Yes, and people usually don't like doing math when they come to drink. So I found that out very
You know what?
early.
I do. Because Archie and Justin, I have a PhD myself.
You do.
A public high school diploma, man. So I'm going with you guys. I'm good. So, yes.
Well played. That was well played.
For everybody else, it means poor, hungry, and dedicated.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, very good. I'm definitely that.
Hey, I'm pretty hot and desperate. Oh, okay.
Sounds like the start to a pickup line or something.
Yo! Oh, okay, stop now. While I'm behind? Okay. All right, thank you guys so much. How about we go on a tour right now? What do you guys think?
Good, let's go.
Let's go. You guys having a good time?
Absolutely.
So, I'm the drink master. This is Frank the jeweler. And let everybody know who you guys are and if you guys ever came here before or what's going on, and pass the mic to each other and let people know who you are and just speak into that camera right
Yeah,
there.
Jeremy, this is my first time. It's awesome. Having a great time.
My name is April, and yes, we just stumbled upon it.
Rich, and I am loving it, and I can't wait to enjoy the bourbon and rum when I get home.
Hi, my name is Martha. I never thought I would be a groupie, but I've been coming here now for the past few months now, and it's always a great experience at all of the breweries and distilleries. This is the first distillery that I've attended, and I'm drinking Dark and Dirty.
Dark and dirty, girl. Hey, hey, that says it all, actually. You know what I mean?
It is delicious. It has my favorite ingredient, and that's ginger. I love it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, let everybody know what you guys are drinking as well, too. As you go around. What are you drinking?
You remember?
And hold up to the camera.
I'm drinking a painkiller, courtesy of the BVIs. Thank you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I am indulging in a Mai Tai.
And more specifically, painkiller from Soggy Dollar BVI.
The BBI. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you guys so much for coming out. We definitely appreciate you guys. And hopefully you guys come out again and look at us on Roku TV, Channel 375, Cam Media 2. drunk guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
You know what, man? They're making these mixed drinks, and the bartender right now, Archie, I think he's just gonna make those patrons a few drinks.
Well, I'm making this drink called the Mistake. So back when we first started, we started making daiquiris, and I never was a bartender ever. I was, a sixth grade math teacher, so I started making drinks here. And I got confused one day, and I accidentally put spice rum in a daiquiri, and it was kind of a mistake. And so the guy that was nice enough understood that I was a teacher and said, just go ahead and make it. And he said it was the best cocktail I ever had. So he said, oh man, that's the best mistake I ever had. So I'm like, all right, well, that's what I'll call it then. I'm just going to call it the Mistake. So anyway, this is a spice rum daiquiri, a.k.a. the Mistake. And we're making this one for
Miss Marie.
Miss Marie. She was 11 daiquiris earlier today, so I thought I'd take this one to 11. This drink goes to 11. It's delicious. And it's nutritious, and it will also, keep you away from scurvy, so it's got plenty of orange juice.
Yeah, we gotta stay away from those scorbies, man.
C's, you're worried about getting that vitamin C.
Anybody else will be having raw potatoes right now, but you can take it in that much better.
Spice rum daiquiri right here for
Wow.
Miss Marie.
Gold miners from Alaska.
Hopefully she'll enjoy that one. I think she will.
Nice golf clap, everybody. Nice golf clap.
Imagine if people clapped every time you made a cocktail.
Well, that would be interesting. It's kind of awkward at the same time. But anyway.
It's good?
It's good.
Very good.
Very good.
Delicious.
Thumbs up.
The second cocktail I'm going to make is a simple whiskey sour. Now, whiskey sours.
You needed a double or triple, huh?
She will. Could have been triple. Well, she.
Look at her.
Looks like she enjoyed that one immensely. All right, very good. All right, 1 for 1. Let's see if I can go 2 for 2, just like the Padres today. Anyway, so whiskey sours. Whiskey sours can be made a couple different ways, and I've seen them made different ways. But in our whiskey sours, we choose not to use egg whites. The reason for that is egg whites will give a creamy factor to a whiskey sour. Kind of makes it like a creamy drink. But it the nose on it just doesn't really work. So what we found is that once you take out the egg whites, you kind of eliminate that nose problem. And so what you end up with is a delicious citrusy whiskey cocktail that's both refreshing and wonderful to drink too. But one thing I will occasionally add to a whiskey sour, which is just simply just like a whiskey lemonade or a Lynchburg lemonade, essentially. I like to add a Luxarda cherry to it. Let that kind of marinate in your cocktail as you're enjoying it. And so at the very end, you get a secret prize at the end. And that is cherry. Who's getting this one? Troy?
Troy?
Yeah, the drink master. The drink master.
Drink master.
That's her.
Drink master. Well, if I can impress the drink master, then I've impressed everybody.
Oh man, you impressed me since I walked in.
Oh, that's your kind words, drink master. If I can hear that from the drink master,
So,
one to the day.
We want to say thank you for hanging out with us over here at 117 West Spirits over here in Vista, California. I'm the drink master, and of course I have
Frankie the Jeweler.
also with Ray T on Spotify. Sipping on a Cold One is our theme song. Real cool, channel 375. We love you very much. Stay tuned. Check out the next episode. We come to you. We thank everybody over here. We thank over here. We got Archie and we got Justin. We want to thank you guys very much. We want to thank the crew, America, and we out.
Yeah. We're just sipping on a cold one. Cold one if you like. There ain't nothing to fear. If you're feeling a little tired, you're with your family and friends, so pour one if you like. You better pour yourself a cold one, beer, whiskey and wine, yeah. Come on, sipping on a cold one, having a good time.